behold. Behold, Nishka is now a mage. We couldn't retool her first level, and she's a tiefling. So instead of being level 6 mage, she's only level 4 mage. So she still won't do in the long term. She'll always be 2 levels behind. But for the time being, we can make it work, and we'll have some artillery instead of a totally useless second rogue. Where is that? Enable buy-sell confirmation dialog. Get rid of that. Quick cast auto close. Automatically set target when taking action. If you set as your target, automatically run actions on current target. Okay. Show health on portrait. Sure. Yeah, I like that. Should we have additional hotbars? It's not going to hurt anything over there. Although, it's kind of underneath. Yeah, they're not going to do any harm. We delete the second one. Very nice. That's a good improvement, but I was actually looking for key mapping. Is there a rest option? Rest. Put it on Z. Well, R is fine, actually. Yeah. R. There we go. We can quick rest. Very nice. Very nice. Galen, we spoke to you. I'm glad I could help. Show what you have for sale. We've got so much garbage here. Chainmail +1, that sounds good. We've already got that plate on him, though, so I don't think we need it. Chainmail. Robe of fire resistance, I don't think so. Headbed of intellect, yes, hand that over to her. Gloves of concentration, yes, hand that over to her. Gloves of greater concentration, yes. Boots of the Winterlands, I don't think so. Lesser boots of tumbling, how much is it worth? +4 tumble? Well, that's almost an armor class point. I'm surprised it wasn't one. Amulet of undead turning, what's this let us do? Grants feet extra turning. And it sheds light. We have no cleric right now. I think I'll just get rid of it. It's fine. Silver ring of nothing. Don't need those extra points. Silver ring. Light shield +1. Heavy shield. We gave him a shield, right? Oh, not in this timeline.
Sure.
And that heavy shield +1 over. Ting. Heavy shield +1. 24 armor class. Pretty sweet. That's really high. Put on your greater gloves of concentration and your other gloves of concentration and your headband of intellect. Wow, she's brilliant. 23 intelligence, jeez.
Sure. Yes.
Very sharp. Rod of frost, you need to sell that. Spider venom gland. Topaz. Lesser restoration could be useful. Gloves of the minstrel, not useful. Sell these gems. I can't sell the bolts because they're not worth anything.
Sure, yes.
Sell the kukri, sell the dagger, sell the door war axe, the battle axe. Well, what is storm? Just does a d4 damage, there's an extra d4 +1. Well, that's not good enough. Astral blade +1. 1d8 plus a d4. Unfortunately, we can't use it ourselves. That would have been useful for piercing immune enemies. I assume the sensor is as good or better, though. Right? Maybe not, actually. Let's see. D8 +4 plus a D6 +1. D8 +4 plus a D4 +1. Yeah, the Bone Phoenix is just superior.
Sure, yes.
Mithril, Morning Star, Mace, Wand of Lightning, Wand of Frost. Oh, looks like we can use those. That's interesting. Our UMD must be high enough now. Healer's kits, Tanglefoot bags, bombs up here. Miscellaneous potions. Don't need any of that. +1 arrows. Don't need these bolts. No, I don't know.
How can I help?
No, none of this is correct. Show what you have for sale. ladling spike, powdered silver, quicksilver, belladonna, skeleton rib, ghoul claws. The harvest cup was useless. Mortar and pestle. Was the golden chalice of Lathander the... Oh, cure serious wounded. Mass cure serious wounds. Right, we can hold that one. Elixir of Horus Ray. What did that one do? Oh, a sunbeam. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. Why is it down here, not up at the potions? And bombs. It's really a bomb. Don't care about these. We're not doing any of that. Scrap of parchment at the edge of the mere. The site has been lightly traveled for many decades, visited only by patrols from a nearby garrison. Enough material exists for a small army. It will serve our purposes for now. Don't need to hold on to that. Oh, hello. Big bag. Get rid of these bolts. So these bolts +1. Multiple big bags. Doot. Place it. It's big. What can I say? It's big. Liza. She's got nothing else to say to us?
What you did for us back at the camp, I'm not sure we can ever really thank you properly. But thank you.
Oops, what's going on? Why did my game just bop out? Yes, I know my display image could be improved, but it would destroy the resolution of my user interface, so that's not really an option. Unless I want everything to be very small. Unless that's fixed. Wait, is that fixed? 1920 by 1080. What if I switch to my real resolution here? Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We find ourselves submerged in darkness. That's not great. Oh, there we go. That's better. But is the UI going to be really small? Yeah, look how small the UI is now. Can't read a goddamn thing. I don't want to read the UI like this. This is terrible. It's fine. I'll just live with it. Why does that scale? I'm still glad I'm not playing the remaster, though, because of the load times. They really are that much slower. I found a mod that makes them faster by not using the compressed textures. And I found I had a comment on it myself from a couple years ago saying, oh, this does improve matters, but it's still slow. So, glad that I didn't commit to that. How about the Shadaren shortbow? Mighty plus 4? What does that mean? Does plus 4, does it scale on your strength bonus? Up to 4? Is that what that means? That might be what that means. Alright, well, I guess we solved this whole town's every problem, right? Is that correct? I turned in that quest to town here. How's the garrison here doing? Nearly back to full strength and started out the patrols again. You probably noticed your trip here went a lot smoother than last time. Bringing some order back to this corner of the world. So nice. So nice. Let's get out of here, though. This was all just a pit stop, just a level up opportunity. So where should we go next? We've been to the bandit camp, we've been to the graveyard, we've been to the swamp cave, we've been to Weeping Willow Inn, and West Harbor is where we came from. So I guess Highcliff's all that's left. We encountered something on our way to our destination.
No place to run this town, Kalakcha. But what you have stolen, hand it over, and we will let you live.
I have a really serious question. Why don't we just give it to them? Why don't we just give it to them? Why do we care? I wish I knew the answer.
Take your time. At least the fight's come to us.
And the shard over now, or we will take it from your corpse.
Can we talk about this?
Fool, I shall enjoy killing you.
Ah, they're getting entangled.
Fight, you pathetic thralls.
Slay them all.
Looking at me. Attack!
Attack. They're not webbed. I thought they were webbed. I thought that was the whole point. Nice.
You walk a strange path for a harborman.
You're green.
Apparently, I'm not the only one who has a problem with it. Forgive me, but I saw these things about to attack you. I found I could not simply stand by while you were ambushed.
You have a problem
Again,
with it?
I'd like to help if I could. I've been trying to follow you without interfering, but I don't think you'll reach your destination without someone who knows the land.
Who are you?
Yeah, maybe you'd better tell us who you are. And there's others of us here, too. If you can take your eyes off our leader long enough to notice.
I'm
Wow.
Eleni, and rather than shadow you, I would walk with you.
We're doing fine, thanks. And maybe you'd like to explain why you were following us in the first place.
I'd like
Where's
to
my
know that as
phone?
well. Tree worshippers tend to keep to themselves and don't pay much mind to travelers who take the roads.
I think you will find tree worshippers a rare thing these days, dwarf. So do not use that word lightly.
Apparently not rare enough to have you come out of nowhere after following us, for hells knows why.
One moment. Oh, in the future, there's no way to tell if the spam you're getting is malware or if it's just spam from the people who are already selling you things. Tree worshippers, you're a druid. Would you two please let me do the talking?
Do what you want, but if she starts anything, she'll regret it.
Always talking, and to the elves and half demons and the like. It'll end badly, I tell you.
Tree worshipper, so you're a druid?
Yes, I am one of the tree worshippers of the mare. Just as you have the smell of a harborman upon you. I've watched you stumble through thick and bramble, miss paths right in front of your eyes, and let those beasts catch you what feels to be a dozen times over. Before casting insults, maybe one such as I could actually help you. Harborman, did you think of that?
I meant no offense, even though what I said was
Then
very
maybe
rude.
I should do the talking.
Very well. Perhaps I spoke too quickly. And with enemies like the ones who pursue you, we waste time with useless words.
Fine. How long have you been tracking us?
It's a strange circle of who follows who on this road. At first, I was following those who attacked you, but they seem to be following you, which leads me to believe there's something you have, something they want, so I thought that perhaps my enemies' enemies would at least welcome some company to their destination, and with my help, even get there faster.
Faster? How?
Well, I come bearing a gift, not just words. I know of a quicker path to Highcliff, and one that will hide your trail as well. There is a druid sanctuary not far from here, the Maiden's Glade, where members of my circle would go for refuge when traveling the land. I can lead you there, and with no further attacks from these hunters of yours. Not that you can't handle yourself, but I'm sure you're growing as tired of these attacks as I am.
What do you know of these attackers?
Little. They are not of the land, that is for certain. They have a strange smell about them, and their speech is like nothing I've heard before. Unless they are speaking to their thralls, it is impossible to make out. But they keep calling you Kalakcha. Do you know what that means?
That was my question to you.
Then it looks like when it comes to answers, we have little to offer one another. A pity.
Why were you following them?
I only recently became aware of them. First in the Mare the wetlands you harbormen call the Mare of Dead Men. I believe they are responsible for many attacks in the Mare and beyond. Not all their victims escaped as you did, and so I followed them to learn of their intentions, and if possible, to stop them.
You want to help me?
There is something these hunters want from you, and they seem determined to stop you from reaching your destination. So I feel it is my duty to balance things out. Besides, they outnumber you. It's not fair.
We would welcome your company.
Very well. That wasn't so hard to admit now, was it?
What? We're taking her along? Why?
Is there some sort of problem?
I'll say, you're still talking, and you're acting like you're coming with us. That's the problem.
She's coming because I said so. If she meant us harm, Nishka, she wouldn't have bothered helping us or talking to us.
Well, I'm going to keep my eye on her. And you, it looks like. Forget I said anything.
Fine. Let's be off. Judging by the sun and trail, you were headed to Neverwinter, correct?
I need to reach my Uncle Duncan in the city. He may have knowledge on a shard I possess.
A shard? Ah, so that would be the silk-wrapped bundle I saw in your pack.
She's watching us really
Sounds
closely.
like that is what those creatures are looking for.
Yes, but we don't know why.
Well, if they seek it, then let us do what we can to keep it from them.
So
Regardless,
obstinate.
I appreciate your trust in telling me. Thank you. Let's be on our way. Follow me. The Maiden's Glade is not far.
The Maiden's Glade.
This is a long way from the road. Are you sure you know where you're going?
Agreed. How much farther is this place?
Not far, for we are already here. This is Eridus, the Maiden's Glade, in the tongue of Harbormen.
That sounds elvish. Almost Illifarn, in fact.
You are correct. You surprise me. Just as the Mare of Dead Men was once Merdelane, the slow marching court. This place
Shit
also
Street,
had a name long before
Merdelane.
settlers from Neverwinter set foot here.
Did they ever set foot here? I can barely see where we're going.
Trust me, it's no better at my height either. Sure as the hells couldn't find my way back to the road now.
The road to the Maiden's Glade is hidden, known only to druids and the beasts of the land. You cannot revisit this place without me to guide you. The glade up ahead was a retreat for druids, a place of shelter if they needed to heal or rest. Many such places exist along the coast. The animals here would protect the druids, and they will shield you from your pursuers if they should find you.
You mean those animals?
No, the animals are bad. They're bad. Oh, good. She's automatically casting. I was worried we'd have to set her up to do so. Wham. There's our friendly wolf. No immediate comment on the berserk animals? Alright. Take out the wolves. Large numbers of animals. I guess this is their animal house.
I am listening.
How can I help?
Mishka? Wait, she doesn't have all of her spells memorized? Memorize another lot of bewilderment. But it's your AI that I'm interested in, behavior. Overkill casting mode, that's good. Summoning on. Very nice. Just a little cluster of boars. Nothing to see here.
These wolves, they were slaughtered, and not for food, but out of bloodlust. Is this why the animals attacked us? Whatever is wrong must be here in the glade. I thought the Circle of the Mare would be aware of any disturbance here, but now it seems the task must fall to us.
Why? Let's just go. I'm done stomping through these groves and animals, and letting her pick the trail.
Eleni's right. We should see what's wrong.
You have my thanks. I would hate for whatever pursues us to be at our back.
I guess that's where things that pursue you usually are. Unless they're ambushing you. Uh-oh, huge enraged bear.
Eleni, you are...
Kaelil?
I came here. Came to try and find you, Eleni. To try and escape the mare. To seek refuge here.
The mare? What is wrong?
The mare. It speaks with different voice now. Its waters, once clear to the circle, are now dark and run deep. So deep.
What do you mean? Where are the others? The rest of the circle?
Vashni and the others. They are lost. Only you remain. I thought I could find you, or Nivan, but what claims the mare overtook me, clouded my vision with shadows and blood, trapped me in this form. Do not return to the mare, Eleni. Do not, or you shall fall to its corruption, as I did.
Kahlil, he's dead. It was he that caused such unrest here, and why the animals attacked us.
What was he saying about the mirror?
I don't know. I've been away from the circle for some time. Kahlil and I we're part of the circle of Merdelaine, the Mare of Dead Men. If the elders, if Vashni is lost, and Nivan is lost, I've been away too long. But this would explain why I could not feel the circle any longer. And as for the land, but we should press on. I promise to lead you to High Cliff and to safety. And so far this path has proved longer than I wished. Farewell, Kahlil. May you rest, and may the glade become peaceful again.
We murdered him. We slaughtered him. Is there an exit grid over here? Looks like there is. Or is it on the other side of something? I don't like this already explored business. It seems bad. Confusing. Oh, there we go. Some more animals to destroy. Dire badgers. Ferocious. Alright. Maiden's Glade is toast. Back to High Cliff. Boats.
You're risking your entire ship by going out there, Captain. Ignore me if you will, but at least listen to your own men.
We're leaving port right now. Nothing's stopping this shipment to Neverwinter, especially not a pack of lizard folk.
So many gruff voices in this game.
Bring up the sails! Man the oars!
The fool is risking a ship worth 10 times the cargo he's carrying. And for what? For the sake of a few extra gold for an early delivery.
Why did you try and stop him?
Lizard folk have been sabotaging anything floating that comes into or out of Highcliff. The Double Eagle over there has already had to be repaired 3 times. The good captain is a fool to think he can sail out without drawing the attention of the lizards.
Harbor Master! Out there! Looks like the lizard folk have themselves another victim.
Just completely fucking up this ship. Utterly destroying it. Down comes the mast. All of its little strings and wires holding it up on the inside came down. It was even possible for the mast to fall over like that while
the
the
lesson here. If I say
rigging
it's
was
too
still
dangerous
tight.
to sail, it's too dangerous to sail. All right, lads, see what we can do to help those sailors. Let's just hope the lizard folk let them swim ashore.
Why would they do
I've got
that?
my hands full here. Some of the other sailors should be able to fill you in.
Nice. Well, it seems like lizard folk are a problem around here too. Hello, Grishnak. No, I didn't want to rest. You strange-looking group. What do you want? We're looking for a ship that'll take us to Neverwinter. You and half the town. You ain't heard then. No ships to Neverwinter. How's no ship in or out of Highcliff till they put a stop to the lizard folks in their sabotaging. I'm just standing watch while the men try to repair the Double Eagle. Again, we tossed nets down into the water last time, hoping to catch us some of the lizards. It didn't work. Those lizards just cut their way through the nets and damaged the ship anyhow. Clever beasties, I'll give them that. Where are the lizard folk coming from? No one knows. The village elder's been poking around, and our captain's been digging up rumors over the inn. Nothing as of yet, though. Plus, people are nervous because one of the villagers went missing last night. All sorts of rumors flying around about undead and other nonsense. Things are just a big mess right now. Where can I find the village elder? What do I look like, a tour guide? Go ask someone who actually lives here. Where's the inn? Middle of the village, naturally. You can't miss it. Lots of drunk crewmen there with what we got while we wait to hear it's safe to sail again. I'll go now. Highcliff Docks. That's so nice. Highcliffe Villager. Don't know why the captain has me loading cargo. It's not like we're going anywhere. Don't know why the captain has me loading cargo. It's not like we're going anywhere. Don't know why the captain has me loading cargo. It's not like we're going anywhere. Beautiful. Hush, phone. Well now, what's this? A traveling circus? Easy, one of them's a harborman. Harborman? Like I care what a swamp farmer can do. Seems to me there's the makings of a joke in you four. A dwarf tree worshipper demon and a swamp-smelling harborman walk into a tavern. Well now, we may have walked in, but seems to me someone's about to go flying out. Easy, Kilgar, let it go. The first one to attack us dies. Seems like these men are bad and need a lesson. Easy, Kilgar, let it go. Let it go? Did you hear what he called you? He might as well have been asked us to break his legs right then. Our leader's right. We don't need the attention a fight will bring, and there's no reason to fight at all. No reason to fight? Are you mad? Of course there is. Aye, of course there is. The dwarf has it right. You be quiet. Agree with me again and I'll knock your teeth out. All right. I was just saying I agree. That does it. I warned you once, and now you're going to get it. How often does this happen? Trust me, things were slowing down a bit before we came here, and now it's about back to normal. Just gonna do a bunch of murders? Now then, that was a fun bit of sport, wasn't it? We didn't need to fight at all, but you went ahead anyway. Turned out alright, I admit. Taught them not to cross us again and to watch their mouths next time. Of course it did. We make a fine fighting team. We didn't need to fight, Calgar. Next time, raid it in. It's hard to steal from someone when they think you're going to attack them. If we're done making more enemies, let's move on. Moving on is a sound plan. Fine. I say we try and find another tavern. There's bound to be more drunks needing a punch or two. Rapier and potion of cure wounds. Captain Flynn. If you don't mind here, I'm trying to drown my sorrows here. Are you the captain of the Double Eagle? Captain of a ship that can't sail, that's me. Here to rub salt in my wounds, are you? My father Dagon said you could help me get to Neverwinter. Dagon, eh? He's still playing farmer in that swamp village, is he? I'd be happy to grant you passage, but as you can see, we're all stuck here for now. No ships in or out of Highcliffe on account of the attacks, which means I got a shipload of cargo rotting at the docks until this mess is sorted out. And let me tell you, there's merchants in Neverwinter who'd have me hanging from the gallows if I can't get my cargo there, and soon. Who's responsible for the attacks? How do you know my father? Dagon and I adventured together for a while, crawling around in dark tunnels, getting clawed and bitten just for a bit of gold. He was good to have around, kept calm under the worst conditions, and always had your back in a fight. Thing is, we both got tired of being punctured by nasties trying to keep us out of their lairs. I had enough gold saved up and got into the shipping business. Sounds like my father led an exciting life. Sure, if you like getting poked, stabbed, and shot at. I've had my fill of running for my life. Now I get stuck in a village like everyone else. Who's responsible for the attacks? Lizard folk. What in the hell's they're doing this far north is beyond me, but they're certainly causing enough trouble. No one's got the nerve to go after them either. Can't say I blame them, though. Is there anyone else I can speak to about this? There must be a way to prevent the attacks. Maybe if we had one of them many-starred cloak mages from Neverwinter. As it is, we're just a bunch of farmers and sailors who can't breathe in water. Maybe the lizards will get tired of messing around with this village and move on. In the meantime, you should try the local brew. Terrible stuff, but it gets the job done. Any idea where the lizard folk are coming from? I don't know. If I did, you can bet I'd be telling the village elder to go after them. The old man doesn't want to risk the villagers, though, so here I am. Still. Is there anything I can do to convince you to leave earlier? What part of no ships in or out don't you understand? You're stuck here with the rest of us until someone can put a stop to those lizards. Dagon's ward or no, I'm not about to risk my ship and men trying to slip past the lizards. There must be a way to prevent the attacks. Many-starred cloaks. Is there anyone else I can speak to about this? I don't know. Try the village elder if you want to ask someone. He won't be much help, but at least he wasn't much help to me. But who knows, maybe you can pry something out of him. After all, you got me talking, and I'm not really in the mood for chatting. Why are you drinking so much? And what would you do if you were about to lose thousands of gold in cargo? I wouldn't know. I've never been in a position to lose that much money. Hope you never do. It's depressing. Makes you want to become a farmer. I tell you, nothing's worse than wishing you were a farmer. Farming's not so bad. Huh? Oh, wait, I can smell the swamp on you. From West Harbor, are you? I thought I recognized that smell. It's like peat moss on your clothes. I hate to tell you, but he's right. We're gonna have to do something about that odor of yours. I'm surprised you can smell anything, Calgar, your breath being what it is. I think peat moss smells nice. Sure beats the inside of a village tavern. Where'd you get this punch? Don't often see a tiefling and dwarf together, and with a wood elf, too. Takes all kinds, I guess. Farewell. That was some charming dialogue. Makes it all worth it. Hello, Edario. Well met. I'm Edario. You need, armor. Please let me know. I'm the only armorer in Highcliff, so if you've been needing anything, there's nowhere else to go. You don't sound too happy about that. Isn't lack of competition a good thing? I guess, but there really isn't much call for my work in a small town like this. Why don't you go to a bigger city then? I need someone to work for first. In a big city, it would be hard to compete with all the other armorers who already have steady customers. I'd like to see your wares. No full plate +1. Goblin Shield of Nulbish. What's that do? Base armor class +4. +1 AC shield. Armor bonus versus Goblinoid plus additional. Wow. Attack penalty -2 for having it, though. That's a shame. Heavy shield +1 we've already got. Horsehair helmet. Paladin helmet. That's not worth anything, so it must not be anything special. Shield of the Wisp Hunter. +2. It's just got a little bit of electrical bonus. Electricity resistance. Skin of the Forest. Light armor. Only usable by druids and rangers. How much money we got? We got a lot of money. Cast Move Silently. Cast Camouflage once per day. I don't think that's very useful. Alright, well, you got your exotics, but they aren't of interest to us, so... Oops, I think leaving the map open was indicated. Seems like it does point out all interesting NPCs. Why is the Elder injured? Junie, please, I'm doing the best I can, but we can't risk exploring the ruins at this time. But what else could William have gone? Where else could William have gone, Elder? You must do something. And what would you have me do, Junie? Sacrifice the entire village's safety just for your husband? I will be to blame if William comes to any harm, Adair, Elder. I will not have my child growing up without her father. I understand her anger. It would be tragic if William were hurt, or worse. But she must understand that I have to put the safety of the village first. What happened that's made her so upset? Junie's husband William has gone missing. He went to gather some stones outside the village, but with the lizard folk attacking the outlying farms, I fear he may have been taken by them. To gather stones? He shouldn't have left town during the attacks. That's not what I would say. It is easy to say that in hindsight. What happened cannot be changed. I want to help. I want to talk to you about gaining passage on a ship to Neverwinter. Sadly, that is impossible right now. Every one of our ships has been damaged. None are safe for sea travel at the moment. Each time we've made repairs, the lizard folk promptly damage the ships again. Trade with Neverwinter is stopped, and without trade, this village will not have an easy winter. Is there anything I can do to help? What does this have to do with Junie? I suspect that William's disappearance has something to do with the lizards, but without knowing for certain, I can't ask anyone to risk their lives. I'll look into it for you. You certainly travel with interesting companions, so I suspect you are quite capable of handling yourself. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I think we've just been insulted. Just take it as a compliment, you two. I did not mean it as an insult. In fact, I assume that you are all quite remarkable individuals to be able to get past the typical prejudices and band together. Oh, well, that's all right then. So you won't object if we look into things? If you are certain about this, then I have no objection. I think it's safe to say that everyone in Highcliff would be very grateful if you could resolve things for us. Where should I start looking? The lizard folk have been concentrating their attacks on the farms outside the village, and the only farmer left is Chandra. She's too stubborn to leave her home, even with the attacks. You could start your search with her. She may know something that could help. Or you could simply wait there and ambush the lizard folk should they attack. Allow me to mark the location of her farm on your map. I wish you luck in your travels and look forward to seeing all of you again. Nice. Wait a minute. Is this frozen? Is this frozen? Is the video frozen here? Or is it just the preview that's bust out? One sec.